time for another Gears 5 update. It's Tuesday, which means the Coalition released their weekly What's Up patch notes. As always, everything is in the description below if you want to read it through yourself and look at all like the small little updates that they put out, but I'm going to be focusing on the big picture stuff that got introduced this week. So let's start off with probably the most exciting. They're adding Halloween skins and characters. As always, Gears of War always likes to introduce Halloween events. They've been doing this for, like, I think since Gears 2? I could be wrong. Maybe Gears 3. But anyways, the Halloween character skin that you can unlock and work towards is going to be the Frankenstein Imago. He looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. He looks pretty interesting. It looks like they actually put more work into this skin. If you look at the other alternative swarm skins, they look pretty generic. They kind of just took away some armor, but this one looks like they put some extra detail. He's got like scars on his body and his face looks all messed up, well, you know, like Frankenstein. Alright, so how do you actually unlock Frankenstein Imago? Well, they're introducing a new game mode. It's going to be called Pumpkin Ball Dodgeball. This was actually in Gears 4, and it was actually like one of the more fun events that they introduced without it being like weapon specific. So the way Pumpkin Ball Dodgeball works is that you have to kill enemies with headshots because it's themed around like zombies. So if you down somebody, they're going to get up almost instantly, and if you actually manage to kill somebody, they get brought back to life. They also get brought back to life basically right away. There isn't a big time delay like in dodgeball. For those that don't play dodgeball, the way it works, it's 5v5. Everybody has one life. If you get killed, one of your teammates has to earn a kill in order to bring you back. And if your entire team dies before bringing anybody back, then you lose. But for Pumpkin Ball Dodgeball, whenever you get a kill, your teammate gets brought back instantly. There is no like 10-second respawn. And in order to unlock Frankenstein Imago, you must play 13 of these matches. Now, the patch notes state that the Halloween festivities will last 2 weeks, as opposed to every other event that usually only lasted 1 week. However, it does say that next week they are going to be introducing a new event, so I'd recommend playing your 13 matches this week, because even though Halloween events are continuing next week, there's no guarantee that you'll still be able to unlock the Frankenstein Imago. I remember in Gears 4, the Imago was the quote-unquote sweaty character. All the tryhards would play as Imago, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of fans of Frankenstein Imago because it actually looks really nice. So, as I said, I recommend you get your 13 matches in this week. And what exactly is coming next week with the Halloween festivities? So I'm sure we're going to get more information, but they do briefly touch over it in this update. And next week we're going to be getting a Horde event called the Madman's Monsters, which sounds pretty fun. I play Horde every once in a while. Through this event, they also hint that you will be able to unlock the Jack-o'-lantern weapon skins. So this week we're probably going to have time to unlock the Frankenstein Imago, while next week we're going to have time to unlock the weapon skins, so keep an eye out for that. On to the final Halloween events. If you like to make escape maps, there is something a little special for all of y'all in this update as well. There's a little tidbit stating that they want to feature the scariest escape hives, and that if you make an escape hive and tweet it out to add Gears of War using the hashtag haunted hive, you can be featured at the top of the in-game map builder browser. And they also say that you can get some pretty sweet rewards. They don't state what the rewards are. I don't know if they're going to be exclusive to specifically being featured on the map builder browser, but hey, if you like to build Escape or like playing Escape, there you go. You had a chance to earn some sweet rewards according to the Coalition. That is all as far as Halloween events go. Now on to some actual gameplay changes. The first one I'm a little bit sad about, and that's Markza tuning changes. Apparently the Markza rifle was overperforming in multiplayer, so they had to do some tweaks to it. And this as I said, this is a little bit sad for me because I was actually a big fan of the Markza. But essentially what they're doing is they are reducing body damage by 30%, which means that previously you could get 4 shots to the body and get a kill. Now you need 5. So they upped the kill ratio of bullets by 1 bullet. The headshot damage stays the same. It's still a 3-shot headshot. So what else did they do to the Markza to essentially balance it out some more? They increased the recoil. So not only does it take more shots to kill to the body, but you also have a harder time controlling the weapon itself. And there is also weapon damage drop off, which means for every consistent shot that you land on your opponent, each next round will be doing less damage. And they said that they did this because they want to promote more team play and like support fire from your teammates in order to actually get kills with the Markza. The Markza did get one buff. Previously, active reload would give your weapon increased rate of fire, but they changed that to now get increased bullet damage. So if you hit that active reload, it'll still be 4 shots to the body instead of 5. So that's a little bit of a buff, I guess. You do more damage with active reload, but there is that increased recoil, which will make landing those shots a little bit more difficult. Let me know y'all's thoughts on the Markza. As a big fan of the Markza in competitive, I'm actually a little bit sad to see a lot of these changes. Then again, I do play on PC, which was a lot easier to get those headshots for me. Yeah, overall, pretty sad about these changes. But enough about the Markza. Let's move on to possibly a bigger topic that got introduced. For those of y'all that may not know, there are 5 Gears 4 maps in Gears 5. However, they're not in rotation for quick play, for horde, or for competitive. They're only there for private lobbies. Why they did this, a lot of people still don't know. I personally don't know. I've heard many different reasons for it, but I don't want to give y'all any false information. But basically, what they're doing this week is they're introducing one of those maps into the actual pool of matchmaking. They asked the community earlier this month which of those 5 maps they would like to see introduced into actual matchmaking, and the big winner was Foundation. In my opinion, it is probably one of the better 5 maps from Gears 4 that they introduced into Gears 5. But the part I don't understand is why they only introduced one map. Why don't they just introduce all 5? Gears 5 is kind of lacking in maps, so only introducing one at a time is a little bit disappointing. They mentioned that they're going to be introducing the other maps as the weeks go on, but not sure if it's going to be a weekly thing. Those were the bigger things that got introduced into Gears 5 this week. Some of the smaller stuff, as always, supply drop content has changed. However, there is no skin in this week's supply content, so that's kind of sad. And the new weekly store item rotation. If you're somebody that actually likes to buy the skins from the store, then you get 2 Halloween themed skins. It is Skeleton Kate and a Skeleton Cog. Very similar to the zombie skins from Gears 4. Finally, update recap. New Halloween events coming. We'll let you unlock Frankenstein Imago as well as Jack-o'-lantern skins. Hive creators can earn some rewards by being featured in the custom escape browser. And Markza gets some tuning changes, some nerfs, a little bit of buffs, and the big one, Foundation, being introduced into the map pool. Everything will be in the description below if you want to read through the update yourself. And if you enjoyed my content, please leave a like, subscribe. It really helps a lot. And as always, hope you have a good one, and catch y'all next time.